Hello students, I am Anshu ma'am, your science teacher. Hope you all are safe and healthy at your home. Students, you see a child grow into an adult, a seed changing into plant, the seasons change, everything around us is changing. We can say that change is universal law of nature and is the only constant thing. Today we are going to begin with a new chapter, chemical changes and reactions. In this chapter, we will study about different types of changes, physical changes, what type of changes are physical changes, what are the characteristics of a physical change, chemical changes or the chemical reactions, characteristics of chemical changes, some common chemical changes, displacement and decomposition reactions, and separating a solid from solution. Different things change differently and the changes around us follow a different pattern. Based on the types of the pattern, we can classify the changes as physical and chemical changes. These we'll be discussing in detail in this chapter. Another classification is slow or a fast change. Like a child growing to adult is a slow change. Rusting of iron, it takes years to rust iron. Some changes are fast. For example, stretching of a rubber band. You can just stretch a rubber band, leave it. It will again regain its shape. So this is a fast change. Another classification is reversible change and irreversible change. Reversible change means you can get back the substance from which you have started. For example, if we freeze water, it changes to ice. Again, if you leave it, it changes to water. Inflating of a balloon, you fill air in the balloon and you remove the air. Balloon regains its shape. Some changes are irreversible in nature. You can't get back the original substance. Make dough out of flour. Once you knead the flour, you can't get the flour back. Bake a cake, burn a paper. In all these cases, you don't get the original substance you begin with. Then some changes are desirable or useful changes, which we bring them at our own wish. For example, we change milk to curd or cheese. We cook the food. Some changes are undesirable, which are not useful or which are harmful. Leave food outside the refrigerator, it will start to give foul smell, it will taste bad. So spoilage of food is an undesirable change. Rotting of the fruits and vegetables. If you don't refrigerate your fruits and vegetables, they'll rot after some time. Rusting of iron. It is again an undesirable change. Now coming to our physical changes. What are physical changes? In this, only the physical properties such as shape, size, state of matter, color and temperature change. The chemical properties remain the same. Now I'll show you some examples for this. See, this is paper. If I crush it, it still remains paper. If I tear it, I can open it and I can tear it. It has just changed its shape or its size. Okay. Again, stretching of a rubber band. You just stretch it, release it. It just changes its shape. The piece of chalk. If I break it, it will still remain a chalk. If I crush it, it will be chalk. It is just the change in its shape. Now this is ice. If I leave it for some time, it's started to melt. So water changes to ice and again it changes to water due to the change in temperature. If I freeze water, it changes to ice, and if I melt it, it changes to water. So in all these cases, no new substance is formed. Ice is, when it is heated, it changes to water. This process is melting. When it is freezed, it changes to ice. When water is heated, it changes to water vapors and the process is evaporation. And when water vapors are cooled, the process is condensation and it changes to water. Now in all these cases, ice, water and water vapors, water remains the same. The formula for water is H2 O. It contains 2 atoms of hydrogen and 1 atom of oxygen. In any case, whether it is ice or water vapors, it will always remain the same. Most physical changes are reversible in nature. Now, most of the physical changes, as I have told you, are reversible in nature. For example, this orange juice. If I cool it, it changes to ice pop stick, and if I heat it, it again changes to orange juice. So this is a reversible process. When the salt is dissolved in water, it goes into solution. But when we heat it, we can separate this salt from the salt solution. However, some are irreversible also. Tearing of paper or breaking of a chalk. If I tear it in 2 pieces, if I tear the paper in 2 pieces, I can't make it 1. So this is a irreversible physical process. If I break the chalk in 2 pieces, I can't join it in 1 piece. So this is also an example of irreversible physical change. Some processes are exothermic in nature, that is, they give out heat, and some are endothermic in nature, that is, they consume heat. In the previous chapter, I told you that heat flows from hotter object to colder object. When snow falls, it is cold. It absorbs heat from the environment and it starts to melt. Thus, melting is an endothermic process. It has consumed the heat from the environment. As freezing is opposite of melting, when the melting, so freezing is exothermic process. When the temperature is reduced, heat is always released, and when something is given out, it is known as exothermic. AC, as you all know, it gives us cold air, but standing at the back side of the AC, you can feel the hot air coming out of it. To sum up, the characteristics of a physical change are: it does not lead to the formation of any new substance, chemical properties of the substance are not altered, they may be physical, they may be reversible or irreversible in nature, and heat may or may not be released or absorbed during the physical change. Now you can easily answer the question given in the beginning of your chapter, that water freezes at 0 degree centigrade and boils at 100 degree centigrade. Do the properties of water change when it is frozen or boiled? Now the answer is no, because water remains the same whether it is in form of ice or in the form of water vapors. That's all for today. Tomorrow we begin with some activities given on page 98 and 100. The book page is covered and in between questions will be uploaded on the school website. Thank you.